In the
And welcome to the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena here in Batavia, New York. Eric Trifthauser, along with 1983 graduate Ted Graney, here representing his brother Fred. Very special ceremony today honoring the 1987 Batavia High School team that won the Section 5 ice hockey tournament and Section 5 ice hockey champions. Ted, great to have you here.
Eric, thanks so much, man. It's great to be here. I got to tell you, I have chills running all throughout my body right now. I can't even tell you. I haven't been back in this rink too many times, but honoring this team is really awesome. I know my brother Fred would love to be here, so I'm glad to be here for him. And I have such awesome memories of playing high school hockey for Batavia and in this rink. And, really sadly, we lost a legend of Batavia hockey a couple weeks ago here. Our coach and mentor and leader, Ron Setzer, sadly passed away, and he is so well remembered and so highly regarded in this community. He made such an enormous impact on so many people, including me, my brother, so many of my friends and teammates. He's the one who really you have to credit so much with getting youth hockey started here in Batavia. And what a special day. Like I said, chills just going all the way through me. Some of my greatest memories are in this rink in my childhood and my high school career. So thanks for letting me jump in here, buddy.
Absolutely. I'm sure Billy Rotenberg's listening somewhere in the Geneva area, so he'll be happy to hear it. I know Jimmy's probably with the family down in Bronxville, but really a special day here today. A lot of folks came back for this ceremony from all parts of the United States. Steve Lakins, Brett Wormley, Jeff Frisbee, Greg Fianacca. I think Mike Setzer's in the house, Randy Havens, Tony Graber, Joe Fianacca, Mark Moretto, Scotty Schrader, Teddy Lesh, Stevie Pies, just to name a few. So just a really special day. They're honoring him now. Tough to pick up the mic on the Varsity Media Sports, so we just wanted to give you an update as to who's in town for this, but a very special ceremony.
Yeah, super special. Really good group of guys who are still really tight with one another. Really, really special team that they put together for that run. Funny story, they made it all the way to the state championships. I was in college in Worcester at Holy Cross at the time. I had to hitchhike from Worcester to Glens Falls to get to those games. I got a ride from someone from school probably partway, but I had to hitchhike the rest of the way to get to Glens Falls to meet my parents and see my brother and then see this team play and be there to support them. But it was worth the effort.
Absolutely.
It wasn't the outcome we wanted, but I'll never forget going through that effort. It was pretty sweet. I got the chance to talk to some of these guys out in the lobby when I first got here. What a great to see them. Big smiles on all their faces. I know they're all really excited to be here. I know they're all really honored to be part of this ceremony. Teddy Lesh, Mark Moretto, Stevie Pies, Brett Wormley, guys that I knew pretty well, even though I was older, but guys are super close to my brother and our family. So it's a big family aspect to all this, don't you think, Eric? I mean, that's hockey in Batavia is a big family.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Ted, the organization has come into a huge resurgence over the course of last year. So, and then these two teams uniting, and now they have a JV program. They're going to have a modified program. So it just continues to grow and develop. There's Steve Pies, my counterpart, being announced right there. They got the captains, assistant captains. There's Greg Fianacca.
Awesome.
The Frisbang boom. Followed up his career as a referee.
Oh, good for Jeff.
Sometimes we liked him, sometimes we didn't. I'll be honest with you, Ted.
It's a story with all the referees, man.
Teddy Lesh.
Teddy Lesh. Another legend. Some legends of Batavia hockey here.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
It's funny talking about refereeing. We're going back to Coach Setzer a little bit. Coach Setzer really got the Ramparts. He started the Ramparts program, and I was part of that first Ramparts organization, and so was Fred. And after a couple of years, I actually did some refereeing, and I used to referee Teddy Lesh, Stevie Pies, my brother Fred, in the mite level. So I can have some sympathy for Frizz.
Well, yeah, there you see Scotty Schrader. His son graduated last year, Gavin. Unbelievable, leading scorer in Section 5. Really excellent hockey player, but actually a better baseball player, and now plays baseball at Niagara. Unbelievable. Great family.
That's what I've heard. Scotty Schrader, terrific guy, terrific player in his own right. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, there's Mike Setzer there.
Oh, there's Mike. Excellent. I can't wait to say hi to him. I haven't seen him in years. I don't know if I've actually seen Mike since graduation in 1983. So his dad, like I said, what a sweetheart of a man, what a terrific leader, what a huge impact he left on so many people, just as a teacher, but even beyond that, a huge impact he left on Batavia hockey and so many kids going through that program, and so many kids benefiting from being part of the Ramparts, and all the benefits you get from playing youth sports. And the Ramparts and Coach Setzer really embodied everything that was really, really good and really high quality about youth hockey, and especially youth hockey in Batavia.
So what do you think the likelihood is they stay for the game or go to Kelly's? What's the what's the percentage on that one, Tim?
I don't know. They're going to be at Kelly's at some point. There's no doubt about that. I think they're going to stay for quite a bit of the game, though. I think these guys are all feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think they understand what a rivalry this has turned into. McQuaid, like a dominant powerhouse in Section 5 hockey for so many years. And when we were just getting the Batavia High program started and just coming up, we were nowhere near being able to play with McQuaid. And I'll tell a little story. Back my senior year, McQuaid, the top team, the powerhouse of Section 5 hockey, and Batavia hadn't had a team in Section 5 for very long. We'd only been in the league for a couple years, and we were just starting to be able to put some games together and be competitive and win some games, but we were still never going to be at the level of McQuaid. And McQuaid came into our barn right here, and we scored the first goal in that game. We had 1-0, and I'm thinking to myself on the bench and on the ice, like, here we go, man. This is going to be the upset of the decade here. And then McQuaid ran off 10 or 11 straight goals, and that was the end of that. The dream ended pretty quickly. But having a 1-0 lead on McQuaid at home my senior year felt really good at the time. But that was hysterical.
And your brother Fred, a part of that 87 team as well.
Yeah, he loved being part of that team. He loved the guy. No, he loved the guys on the team. And what a huge statement they made, and what a huge marker they laid down for Batavia hockey and Batavia high school hockey. Putting that team, the way they put that run together, and the games they played. Teal Fowler, obviously a big part of that team, who's not here, unfortunately. But it's awesome to see how many guys they do have back there as part of that team. That's a great representation. It's a great percentage of the guys. And
you look over there at Mike Setzer, and he with the arms folded, he looks just like Coach Ron.
He does.
Isn't that crazy?
It is pretty crazy. He does. I see Stevie Pies has made his way back here to the broadcast booth.
That's right.
I'll have to probably turn over the headset to him here in a second. But until he starts ripping it off my head, I'm thinking and enjoy myself a little bit more. This is fun.
Yeah, we've been doing it since the pandemic, Teddy. Back in the day, we couldn't have any visitors here, so they opened up Varsity Media Sports, and another Batavia legend, much like yourself, Bob Brown, and I were doing the play-by-play for the games, and then it just kept going because it gained so much steam, and now people all over the the nation and the world, Ted, are watching right here on Varsity Media Sports.
It's great to see. I know we just sent a bunch of links around. I hope people are able to open it up. Hope my brother Freddie's on the other line down there. If he's listening, if he's out there, I let him know I love him a lot. Really miss him. Wish he could be here for this. It's a really special event. And like I said, I still have the chills going, Eric. It's great to be back. It's great to be back in this rink. It's awesome to see Batavia and Batavia United now out here. I can't wait to see this game. I know they're having a terrific year. They got a score to settle with McQuaid.
That's correct.
Since McQuaid took him in a really tight game earlier in the season. So, we should probably give a quick shout out to Mark Staley as well. Terrific job he's done with the program and the program at Notre Dame, and then bringing this program together. Batavia United, and I know that I'm sure he's got his guys ready to play, and I'm sure it's going to be a fun game to watch. Eric, what are your memories of that 1987 team? As long as we're honoring these guys, we got a little time before the game gets started.
Primarily meeting at the Golden Poppy out in just past Stafford, but no, a lot of fun. That's a great team. A lot of friends, a lot of friendships from that team, and got a chance to play with many of those guys. So great opportunity, and just it was a thrill to see them all in the lobby. I didn't get out to the festivities last night, but it's just a ton of fun. But this, like you said, this McQuaid team, 13-1 on the season, just coming off a 10-0 win over Canisius last night. And right behind them in the standings, Ted, this Batavia United team at 10-3, coming off a 7-0 victory over Geneseo Livonia Avon the other night. So, they're poised. They'll be ready to go. This will be a barn burner, though, and the class of 87, that 87 hockey team came to see a good one today.
That's awesome. Hopefully they can bring some of their magic today. Hopefully, their accomplishment and their memory can bring a little bit of motivation to these boys from Batavia United and inspire them to have a big game tonight against McQuaid. It'll be pretty good.
Yeah, they bring it every year. McQuaid, it's a tough team this year. Solid goaltending. A name you may be familiar with, Rory Fitzpatrick. So if that name doesn't sound familiar to you, then you haven't been a fan of the Sabres or the Amerks, because that is Rory's son, a goaltender. So outstanding goalie.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, of course, remember Rory Fitzpatrick, part of that Sabres squad that Ryan Miller was on, that lost to Carolina in the finals of the Eastern Conference. And Ryan Miller obviously just honored, had his number retired. A big weekend of sports for the Sabres and the Bills this weekend, but Ryan Miller was honored. An awesome ceremony, retiring his jersey. Roy Fitzpatrick, one of his teammates for sure.
Yeah, I wonder if he was in town for that.
Hard to know. I'll probably be turning this headset over to Stevie Pies here in a second. Before I do, I just want to one more time just say what an honor it was to play for Coach Setzer. How fortunate I was to be a student of his in 4th grade, and how he really nurtured the passion of youth hockey and hockey in general in Batavia. Certainly a big factor in for me and my friends and my teammates and my brother, I'm sure, getting us really stoking that passion and really getting us on the path to where we are today. It's amazing, and
no question.
He's going to be missed, but his memory certainly will live on. He's definitely a legend of the community and the game, and can't thank him enough. So, rest in peace, Ryan Setzer.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting down near game time. 25 seconds left in the warm-up. The boys are flying around.
That's right. Danny Hudson in his house. Marky Johnson in his house in the penalty box. Bob and Jane Johnson ready to run the clock. A lot of pressure on the clock, I can tell you that, and they handle it well. They've been in some sticky situations, though, with that clock management, but they definitely handle it, so they're ready.
I don't think you have to tell me and my family about that. My dad was running the clock and running the scoreboard and running the PA system when I was a senior, and then through Freddie's career, and there were some controversies that ended up having him. They instituted some new rules about neutral time clock operators, I think. He was a little offended that there was some insinuation that there was something done on purpose, and he was not too happy about giving up his post back there because he'd done it for a number of years, donating his time. And one more funny story I'll never forget. I got stuck in the penalty box my senior year one time, and I wasn't too pleased with the call, didn't really agree with it. And I put my mouth to the hole in the glass between the penalty box and the score bench just as my father opened up the mic to announce a penalty, and I let rip a couple expletives about the call that went booming out over the PA system, and I got a death stare from my dad, which was well deserved, and fortunately I didn't get a 10-minute misconduct for that. But
all right, well, we'll go down to the ice for the national anthem.
And I'll turn the headset over to Stevie Pie. Stevie, here you go, pal. Good to see you, buddy. Love you.
Coach Setser's legacy is one having brought together a group of individuals with very common skills. He not only led this group to a sectional championship, but also built a bond between them that lives on 35 years after our last game with him on the bench. Coach Setser had a profound impact on our hockey community and many people. Please recognize Coach with a moment of silence now. Thank you. Please stand and move your hands for the playing of the national anthem.
And welcome back to the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena here in Batavia, New York. Varsity Media Sports, Eric Trifthauser back with Stephen J. Pies. Steve, a tremendous ceremony. A lot of guys in town. You had to be happy about that.
Yeah, Eric, what a special day to be here with you. Heavyweight matchup in the house tonight. McQuaid Jesuit Knights, B&D United. Yeah, real special. That 87 group. We got together last night. Still a little groggy from that right now, I might add. But a special bunch of guys. What a weekend to be here. So much going on. We got Sabres, we got Bills, we got high school hockey. So yeah, great ceremony. And this is these are the matchups you want. You want to be that elite hockey program. It's about these games, this time, this day, and they're going to get after it. They're pretty pumped.
Yeah, Steve, we talked an awful lot about it over the course of the last couple games, you know, as a prep for these games. These are the ones that you have to win if you're going to be considered a sectional, a powerhouse in this section. So, hey, the teams are ready, and here we go.
All right, going to get it on now. Face-off center ice, a little scrum in the center, and B&D going to throw it down to the McQuaid end. McQuaid going to go D to D and throw it to center ice, and Alex Johnson steps into his man early. I think B&D needs to be physical tonight. They just need to stay out of the box. Now Motika watches his man down low. That's number 15, Evan Kopaz. He's their leading point getter on the team right now, but now into the B&D zone. Cooper Hamilton going to rim it around for Milovodov. And that one, no icing on the play. That one got tipped, and wholesale change for United as as McQuaid looks to break out now. They'll chip it into the B&D zone. Frankie Folletti going to leave it there for Whitcomb. Whitcomb going to go D to his partner Lama, looking for the stretch. Going to find Doricio in the skates of Jake Hutchins, who throws it down deep. Hoffmaster, first man there, down low. Going to try to get it out front. That one hit a leg, and Jake Hutchins putting on the forecheck, but McQuaid breaks back out again with Bodie Whaley. Bodie Whaley over the line. It's intercepted by Hoffmaster. It's in the middle. Got to find it. Look out. Where is it? And Hoffmaster going to skate it out of the zone, and Will gets it to center ice. Finds his man Doricio one-on-one. Doricio trying to get to the net. Can't do it. Going to throw it down in the corner. Little shake and bake, but taken by McQuaid. Little soft chip to get out of the zone with Bodie Whaley. Finds his man, Jack Bavenzi. He's 1-on-3, and a nice play there, but Gino Folletti going to get it to Doricio. Gets it to center ice, and McQuaid will regroup. Addison Warner, his first shift out there. Now he's been out of the lineup for quite some time. Good to see him back out there. Now Sammy Pye's over the line. Third line out there for B&D. Sammy Pye's going to move his feet, and controlled there by McQuaid in their own zone. And they'll try to break out right now with Ellie Weingand. Now McQuaid looking to break out. They get it to center. Goes into the B&D zone. Icing the call. I didn't know if they were going to get it, but good start to this one, 2 minutes in.
Yeah, you can feel the speed already, Steve. I mean, this is a different pace than what we saw the other night. Definitely McQuaid coming. Listen, you look at the top and bottom of the scoring leaders amongst this Section 5. Not a ton of these McQuaid, but a lot of them grouped in that 10 to 20 range and beyond. So good team. Leading scorer, a defenseman, by the way, Kopacz.
Yeah, Evan Kopacz, 11 goals, 9 assists on the season. That's a lot for a defenseman in this league. And that one goes up and over the glass, and we'll have a face-off back in the McQuaid end.
See Captain Joe Fianacca standing alone up there, a little stoic.
Oh, yeah, there he is over there. Yeah, we're going to talk with Joey after the first period here. He'll be up in the broadcast booth. Face-off controlled by BND, Motika. Now behind the McQuaid zone, and they'll look to break out. They're going to chip it back down deep, but Brady Johnson going to move his feet and be the first guy there. Going to be a pest. Find Motika. Motika out from Malovodov. Couldn't find it, but then finds it in his skates, and McQuaid gets it to center ice, but taken right back by Cooper Hamilton. Now Motika one-on-one battle with his man Connor Emons. McQuaid looking to break out of the zone. They will. Look out. Whitcomb gonna come over and say hello. Now thrown back into the zone. B&D going for a change.
Yep. You can see that the line changes are happening quickly.
Stay physical with this team. Stay out of the box, but you got to stay physical. Take away their time and space.
Yep.
Now, fan on. Whitcomb going to get the gate with the trip. Yeah. Got to get possession here, though. McQuaid with the extra attacker, and we'll get a look at the McQuaid power play.
Right off the hop.
Tough call for Whitcomb there. It was an inadvertent stick, but it was a definitive trip, and this will be a big kill early on. Yeah,
you can see right off the hop, Steve, you can see that Coach Staley, Coach Kirkwood going short shift. They're going to run all four. This team played last night. This McQuaid team played a big game against Canisius last night. 10-0 win, but, the question is what happens in the second and the third?
Yeah, 10-0. I don't know much about Canisius, but that is quite a statement. So now McQuaid in their own zone going to regroup with Bodie Whaley. Going to find his man, going to go cross ice there for Ely Weingand. McQuaid going to work it around now, looking for the back door. Where is it? They score.
Came right back out. That was top shelf right there.
Short side, just tic-tac-toe, and early, about 20 seconds into that power play.
Yeah, Steve, how critical special teams are in games like this, and you can't make those kind of mistakes against a team like this because they'll make you pay.
They will. McQuaid comes in here. They post their banner right on the bench in the opposing team's facility. They're a traditional team. They're a powerhouse, and they showed it there on that first power play.
36 coaches on the coaching staff.
Oh, they got a ton. All right, back into the B&D zone now with Brady Carney looking to break out. Thrown back in by McQuaid down low where Noah Whitcomb will take over, and watch there by his man. Took a rough ride on the boards, and McQuaid putting on the heat with that forecheck right now. And now Orion Lama going to find it, going to slow it down, look for a stretch. He'll find his man Addison Warner, who can't handle the pass, and they're going to get called on icing there.
Yeah, it looked like he touched it, but he didn't, and stripes were right there to make that call. So appropriate icing call, but yeah, right off the hop there, Steve. I mean, these guys, they're coming to play. So we'll see, as Johnny Arnett would say, if they're up to the task.
Johnny Arnett watching at home in Leroy, New York right now.
That's right. We got Alec and Carrie Ann watching with the Kelly family up there in West Seneca, getting ready for a day of tailgating and Bills victory tomorrow, hopefully.
Such a big weekend, Buffalo sports right now. Down in the B&D zone now, that's Noah Hudson going to rim it around, and that's going to go the length of the ice and going to come right back into the B&D zone.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. In about 24 hours from now, we'll be knee deep in a game, and we'll see the outcome of a 4:30 game today between the Jaguars and the Chiefs. See what happens there.
Let's go Jags. I noticed in goal tonight, Rory Fitzpatrick is their number one guy, but it's Owen Salinas tonight.
Oh my!
Oh man!
Yep.
And right off the hop, 2-0 Black, and
yeah, it just a bad bounce and caught Frankie. I know he had a sight line on it, but just a bad bounce up and over his glove. Over his waffle, and just unfortunate right there. But what we talked about last game, Steve, get pucks to the net, good things happen. But so listen, you find yourself in a hole, you also find what you're made of right here, right?
Well, I mean, the good news is there's loads of time. The bad news is you're down 2, but just regroup, reset a little bit, pay attention to detail in your own zone, and chip away. Loads of time left. Just get the next one.
That's right.
Cooper Hamilton in his own zone, looking for his partner, Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson back for Hamilton. McQuaid putting on the heat again with that forecheck. Going to throw it down below the B&D zone, where Johnson going to get it high off the glass, looking for Hutchins. Now Hoffmaster couldn't get a handle on it, but Jake Hutchins there. Jacob Clutchins, that's right, thrown back into the B&D zone. They like to just dump it in there and try to be the first guy there to gain possession. Comes back out to the McQuaid line. That's Evan Kopaz. Going to go D to D to his partner there, Mike Soprano. Soprano throws it right in on Folletti. Folletti going to leave it there for Johnson. Johnson on the wall for Hutchins, but B&D looking to break out there for Hoffmaster. Goes back in his own zone for Lama. Lama, a little stretch pass, but touch there by McQuaid, I believe. And they will regroup, and B&D will make a wholesale change.
It's our first look at Warner.
Yeah, good to see him back. It's been a while. He's had some concussion issues. He had some health-related stuff going on, but good to see him back in the lineup for B&D United. Now right over the line. I think the late offsides, but that's taken there by Whitcomb. He's got to be careful now. Sammy Pye's on the wall now and thrown back into the United zone, where Lama going to take it with some speed. Nobody there on the wing, and McQuaid just going to shoot it right back into the B&D end, where Lama will be the first guy there looking to break out. He'll find Warner. Now McQuaid going to go D to D in their own end, looking to break out once again. Sammy Pye's watching his man. That's number 19, Drew Palmer. Palmer over the line, going to try to get it deep, and that one goes up and over the glass.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, good look. That third line, that was a pretty textbook 1-2-2 right there, Steve. Made him make that decision, forced it out of play. NHL, right? That's a 2-minute penalty.
Unless they got tipped.
Did it get tipped?
I think it might have got tipped.
Oh, my bad.
But you're right. If B&D can just roll 3 lines, that third line could give that 30, 40, second shift. It's huge in high school hockey right now. Just stay out of the box.
As more fans enter the rink, Steve. Tons of fans here now.
Yeah, nice atmosphere here today in downtown Batavia, New York. Now McQuaid putting on the heat again in the B&D zone. Next one big in this one. Hudson off the glass, kept in there, and shot there by Eli Wygand. Now Hudson watches his man, going to step in down low. McQuaid still with possession down below the B&D cage. Noah Hudson gives his man a rough ride for Gino Folletti with a stretch for Motika. I think that'll go right on the net to Salinas, and B&D will take a face-off down there with 10:17 here left in the first. The Jesuit Knights 2, B&D 0.
Yeah, Salinas is, I believe, 2-0 on the season right now. So, I'm sure Fitzpatrick got the work last night, and Salinas will get the work today. So, opportunity here.
Face off in the B&D zone, or the McQuaid zone, controlled, and Joe DeRicio going to step into his man, but McQuaid looking to break out 2-on-2, but Brennan Peterson going to step up, get it up on over the line. for Dericio. Dericio for Hutchins. Back for Peterson. Going to throw it down deep. Ronan Hoffmaster, first guy there for United. And Bryce Feldman stepping up from going to take a hit to make a play there. And skated back down into the B&D zone. That's Brennan Peterson, first guy back. Got to be careful here. And does find his man Hutchins. Hutchins on the transition, gets over the McQuaid line. Hutchins for Dericio, just kind of gave it away there. A little miscommunication on that one, but Alex Johnson takes over in his own end. Going to go D to D to Hamilton. Back for Johnson. Johnson up on the wall for Hutchins. Hutchins trying to get it deep, kind of fanned on it, but thrown back into the United end, and McQuaid will be called for icing. And
yeah, you got to take advantage of these offensive zone faceoffs, Steve. But you know that Alex Johnson up to the task.
Well, you got the three-headed monster line here with Motika, Malovidov, and Brady Johnson right now. They want to find Malovidov in the slot with that wrist shot if they can. Great chemistry with this line, looking to get something going. Now McQuaid on the breakout right now, going to get it across ice. That's number 2, Kevin Nagel. Nagel watched by Hamilton. Now Johnson going to step in, looking for Malovidov to get going, can't do it. Thrown right back in.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Roger Friedlander throwing that one to the net. Now Malovidov looking for Motika. Motika over the line. He's 1-on-3. Stepped into by Evan Kopaz. And now Malovidov watches Kopaz. Kopaz down behind his own net. McQuaid looking to break out. Coming on the half wall. They will get it to center. Thrown into the B&D end where Lama going to get it off the wall and on the offside.
Yeah, you just saw why Evan Kopaz is part of the one of the scoring leaders in the league and on this McQuaid team. He likes to jump into the play, so turned it almost into an odd man rush.
Yeah, their transition game is good. Their defense gets up in the play, and really good skating squad. Face off just outside the B&D blue line and thrown back into the line. Frankie Folletti went to stop it and took a little, caught an edge. Now Brady Carney looking to break out, and McQuaid going to go throw it right back in the B&D zone where Folletti probably wanted to play that puck, didn't want the face-off down there, but it'll be a face-off in the B&D zone with 8:26 here left in the first period.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Steve, I noticed Clutchin's skating a little bit better. That's primarily due to the fact that Devin is now sharpening his skates. So older brother Devin sharpening his skates, and Clutchin's playing the way he's capable of playing.
Trouble!
Oh my! Just got caught.
Oh, man. What do you do here? Do you take a timeout here, try to slow them down, or you just McQuaid coming hard right now? And
you can hear him all the way up here, Steve.
Oh yeah, they are coming hard, and they're taking the crowd out of this one early. Down 3-0 early here in the first, and I don't know if this B&D squad knows what hit them right now, but they need some sort of momentum. Someone's got to spark this team right now.
Yeah, next goal is humongous,
next goal
Steve.
is large Marge. Oh my! Yep. Peterson going to step into his man.
Oh,
and
Stripes did not see
no
the retaliation.
Hands going up right there. Folletti,
he's going to gather that one in.
That. It looks like he's fighting it a little bit. Sometimes you just got to play through some of the adrenaline, some of the nerves tonight, but just want to get some pucks, get a good feel for it, and just kind of settle down here a little bit. There's still loads of time left, 8:01 here left in the first.
Yeah, Peterson not afraid, but the retaliation on the trip not seen by the Stripes. Shocker.
So on the draw now, Folletti right on. Save, rebound. Got to clean that up, and they will with Jake Hutchins.
There's Clutch.
Hutchins over the line, going to backhand it into the McQuaid zone. Hoffmaster going in there with Eli Wygand. Now over the line. Oh, another nice hit here. And now Peterson over the line, going to throw it back deep into the McQuaid end. Joe Dericio going to go back there watching Wygand. Wygand now, that's number 6, Jack Ralph. Ralph can't get out of his own. Hamilton going to let it go, and that one's up and over the glass.
You got to think if you're in Batavia right here, obviously next goal huge, but more importantly, you take a look here, Steve, and they are rolling those lines and they're doing quick shifts, so hopefully that'll pay dividends in the latter part of the game.
Yeah, you just want to keep your feet moving, try to get to the scoring area, maybe draw a penalty, something. They just need a little bit of life offensively. Their number one line is really at a McQuaid scouting report. They take away their time and space so well. especially with Milovodov not really getting any scoring chances at all with the shooting right now.
Motika shortening the stick.
Now Brady Johnson down low in the McQuaid end looking to send it out in front, and that's going to be taken by Hamilton at the point. Got through his legs, got to be careful here, and he will regroup and back in the McQuaid zone with Wygand looking for his partner, looking to break out. Wygand got to be careful there. Alex Johnson stepping up, but McQuaid gets it to center ice where Cooper Hamilton will throw it back down into the McQuaid end with Wygand. Going to go to his D partner over there, Connor Emons. Now over the line, Milovodov looking to get away. That's on the offsides, and McQuaid called on the offsides.
I'll bring that. Oh, old school going with the organ. Outstanding. Is that Sheila Holmes on there?
I knew there'd be a Sheila Holmes tribute tonight. A lot of Robert Morris alumni in the house tonight, too. Now, McQuaid in their own end, and I don't know what happened there with Dericio. Got tied up behind the play, but now Hutchins and McQuaid just not giving B&D any type of space and time at all. They are very, very aggressive, and they are
they plug up.
Oh, and Dericio's got to be careful there.
Yep.
Trying to get a little physical there. You don't want to take a penalty now, but no call on the play. Whitcomb up for his play. Now Hutchins takes a rough ride. Now Hoffmaster looking for Dericio. Dericio trying to get it deep. He can't. And now McQuaid looking to break out, and they will. That's number 11, Matt Cazzara. Cazzara over the line. Where is it? Oh, just wide. And Gino Folletti takes over for United, but kept in there by McQuaid. Now Hoffmaster got to be careful. Looking for Hutchins. He's been out there a while looking to get a change. And Dericio throws it into the McQuaid zone. B&D looking to change, but McQuaid on the transition. And Folletti didn't look comfortable with that one by Cazzara. And B&D looking to break it out now with their first line. Now Motika. Motika center ice. He's 1-on-4. Motika over the line. Going to throw it right in on Salinas. That's the first puck he's seen in a while. And McQuaid will break it right back out. And Brady Johnson come over to watch this man. 3-on-2 possibly here for McQuaid. That's a Kopaz going to stop and start. Find his man in the middle, and Motika with a nice physical play in the scoring area to take away a scoring look. He really laid into Kevin Nagel. And now Motika, the other end. Going to get it down deep. Brady Johnson there, watched by Liam Sisson. Now McQuaid breaking out over the line, looking for the stretch. And that will be icing. Chased down there by Jack Callery.
That was a nice play by Motika right there. Great to see. Great to see. And good to see Gino Folletti back on the D end. Part of a long-standing tradition. Coach Staley likes to put some forwards back there. I know I can tell you Hagen Trifthauser did that in his senior year. Did a really nice job. Actually, he and the boys downtown on the North Shore, little blackjack last night.
Where's that? The North Shore?
Down in Pittsburgh.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Yeah, getting it done.
Yep, Hagen Trifthauser, former captain of Notre Dame, his senior year, if I'm not mistaken. That shot blocked by Sam Pies. Now McQuaid putting on the heat in the BND zone. Sammy got to be careful there, but no call on that. Addison Warner watching his man. McQuaid now setting up a little 1-3-1. Where is it? Just over the net. Alex Johnson can't get it out. McQuaid still with the puck in the B&D zone. And now Johnson, he can fly if he can get going, but McQuaid keeps it in at the point again. Gonna walk the line. That's number 15, Kopaz.
Yep.
Kopaz looking for the, oh no.
Oh, bad save.
Folletti remembered that
Francesco
one.
back.
Wow. Now McQuaid putting on the heat. Down low, that's Jack Bavenzi. Bavenzi gonna stop and start, caught an edge. Gets it over to his man on the half wall, Sisson. Now Sammy Pie's looking to skate out, and he will. One-on-one battle, look out.
Oh, my!
Sammy Pie still on his feet, takes a rough ride, but McQuaid gets it to safety once again with Bodie Whaley. Bodie Whaley going to throw it in the United zone. 3:35 here left in the first. Wholesale change for McQuaid. Peterson out of his own zone, right up the middle now for Hoffmaster. Back for Peterson and thrown back into the McQuaid blue line. They'll regroup. They'll go D to D with Drew Palmer. Palmer back over to his man, Eli Wygand. Wygand back for Palmer, almost intercepted by Hoffmaster. He would have had a clear breakaway. Now McQuaid gets up over the line. They'll chip it into the United zone. Peterson trying to get it out, can't do it. Kept in by McQuaid. Right in the slot area, and Dericio got to be careful here. He's coming over to lay the lumber, but now can he break out? And they will. Dericio chips it, gonna chase.
Oh.
Little chip and chase right now. Stripes, no arms going up, getting a little physical.
Yeah.
Now down in the
They're letting him
McQuaid zone,
play.
that's Drew Palmer. Watched there by Ronan Hoffmaster. They're gonna go D to D behind the net now. Motika watches his man. That's Eli Wygand. And kept in there by Dericio. Kept in there by Hoffmaster. Finds Motika. Got to let it rip right on Salinas. Rebound. And controlled by McQuaid and sent down the ice again. Looked like it got touched. No icing here. That would be Lama for Whitcomb.
To boot.
Nice play right there. And over the line, Brady Johnson going to keep it in with Motika. But McQuaid going to break it out again. Going to throw it down the ice. And this will be an icing coming back down. 2:13 here. Left in the first. 3-0 McQuaid.
Motika upset, but I got to be honest with you, Steve, what that tells you, you've got to be playing in the blue paint today, because that was a juicy rebound, just sitting there waiting. So we'll see what happens. It's big face-off right here. Next goal, huge.
All right, on the draw there, controlled by McQuaid. Milovidov going to go in there. Nice nifty stick down low. Milovidov leaves it for Motika. Motika gets it to the point to Whitcomb, going to cross it. Crosses it for Lama, right on score!
That was huge.
Oh, wow.
Good things
there
happen.
There we go.
What did we say last game?
You called it. Big face-off. They got control. Starts with Milovidov. Down low. Simple play. D to D. Get it. Low shot. Right to the scoring area. I couldn't tell if they got tipped or not, but Lama. Nice shot from the point. Gets it to the blue paint. 3-1.
Yep. That's huge. And you just get pucks to the net, Steve. Great things happen. We've said it over the course of the last, I don't know how many periods. And when these D fire, good things have happened. We've seen it again and again. So let's see what happens here.
Little line maneuvering here. You got Sammy Pies now with Dericio and Hoffmaster.
Wow.
Rough right on the boards. Now thrown back in.
I think that was Dericio's dome.
Sean Donlin down low, looking to break out, and he will. And this will probably not make it for icing. Yes, it will.
All right, Hamilton.
I've never been a fan of slowing down for icing. Sometimes it's a gray area. I don't know.
Well, listen.
But we'll take it. 143 here. Big face-off in the McQuaid end here.
Yep. Forces a face-off down here. With the 50-50 going strong right now.
Lower Lama with the 50-50 going through the 200 section.
That's
right
it.
on, rebound, find it.
Right there.
Where is it?
That's what happens, Steve.
And again, simple play, and this is going to come back down the length of the ice again.
Another goal here would be humongous, Steve.
BND starting to settle down here a little bit. Quick hard shifts. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, keep it hard.
That's correct.
Face off to the left of the goaltender Owen Salinas. 1:32 here left in the first. Hoffmaster on the draw. Gonna win it for Johnson. Where is it? Kept in by Hoffmaster, but then just out of the line where Alex Johnson throws it right back in.
There.
Look out! Kopaz almost went off of Aaron's stick there. But now McQuaid on the transition. Motika got to be careful in his own zone there. Now Johnson for his partner Hudson. Hudson tried to get it up on the half wall, kept in there by Kopaz. Kopaz, nifty move along the half wall, gets it down low, and Frankie Folletti going to hang on, and 59.6 here left in the first.
And Francesco's starting to settle in as well. Those pad saves that you saw earlier, that's textbook Francesco. Good to have him back. You know, he just needed to settle in and get some pucks on him, feel good about it. But, we'll see what happens here.
One shift at a time. Here we go. Down low in the United zone. That's Hudson going to get it off the wall. Going to head into the McQuaid zone.
Ice.
No icing. And that's number 15, Kopaz. Kopaz going to stop and start and go right in front of his own net. Now skating out over the line. Kopaz over to Pizarra. Right on. Frankie Folletti. Got to find that one. Look out. In the blue paint. Where is it? And it's over the net with 32.1.
Right off the toe. Took it just over the net. So, the stoppage here. Get pucks to the net, and I think good things are really going to keep happening, Steve. I don't know if I said that enough yet. Like 36 times.
You really can't, in the game of hockey, you really can't say stuff like that enough. Get it to the net with traffic, stop and start, no flybys, and just hope for some puck luck. Need a bounce.
That's right.
So big face-off here in the United zone, 32 seconds left. Brady Johnson wins that one back to his partner.
Design
Wickham.
play.
Design play, little stretch. Now Milovodov. Milovodov over the line. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry.
Oh, my.
Motika kind of ran into his man. They called offsides. I don't know.
Yeah, that's dicey.
He just kind of fell. But that was a set play off the faceoff. Looked like they had something going there. But we'll have a faceoff just outside the McQuaid blue line with 24 seconds left in the first.
Just unfortunate. Just unfortunate right there. Might have saw the Michigan again, Steve.
Oh, yeah, that was great. So now Lama going to throw it down. McQuaid, that's Drew Palmer. Going to find his man, Liam Sisson. Sisson over the line, looking for Palmer. Now BND looking to get something going here. They might have something going. Brady Johnson over the line. Brady on the backhand. Oh, and Salinas, nice save. Motika with 5 seconds. Going to get it to the point. Need to shoot it. Need to get it through. Where is it?
Right idea.
And that one wide, and that'll do it after one.
Yeah.
Tough period for United, but at the end they did get the last one to make it 3-1. 2 periods left. They settled down a bit. Big, ceremony early, little excitement, little adrenaline going. McQuaid really dictated play in the first for a while, but BND kind of weathered the storm here, 3-1 after one.
Yeah, it's just a great first period of hockey, and a lot of fun to watch. But I got to tell you, Steve, you look at these two teams playing, you can see the pace, the speed, and if you're Batavia United, a little bit of the momentum right there at the end of the period. So, you got to draw off that, find the positives, and find a way to get back in this one. We're joined now by a special guest, one Mr. Joe Fianac. I don't have the microphone, Steve. We're going to have to do the headset.
Okay. Do we have another headset?
We don't, unfortunately.
You want me to give?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Batavia, we have the captain of the 1987 team here, Joe Fianac, joining me here in the booth. Joe, great to have you here.
Oh, thanks, Eric. How are you doing today?
Really good. Hey, Joe, special ceremony. Share some thoughts, but first and foremost, you shared some thoughts with the speaker just before the ceremony. Share some thoughts on Ron Setzer.
Well, all I can say is Coach Setzer was a class act. He created this environment. If it wasn't for Coach Setzer, Batavia, who knows if the hockey would have ever been here. So it's just the legacy he's left is not just the hockey legacy, but just the lives that he impacted through the years and all the guys that he coached. Just a tremendous, tremendous man.
Joe, thoughts on the 87 team?
I'll tell you what, we were out last night. We have a little 35-year reunion, and it's like we didn't miss a beat. And we had a great team. We had great players. But more importantly, they're all great people. And I think that's what really resonates with me. And whenever I see these guys, it's like yesterday. And we loved each other. We still do. We still talk to each other, keep in touch, text each other every other day, stupid stuff, But, it was just a great, great team. And it was such a fun night last night. And I'd like to see these guys pick it up here. I think the last few minutes they look pretty good, and hopefully they can carry it into the next period. I'm ready to go play right now.
That's right. Well, Joe, at one time leading scorer in Section 5, and these rivalries that you had with McQuaid, unsurpassed. They had some outstanding players that played for him, and a couple really hot lines. But then again, you guys had the hot lines too. One of the leading scorers in Section 5. Still, many of your stats still stand today, Joe. Did you know that?
I get reminded of that from here and there. But stats are great and whatever. But we had winning teams, and 3 years in a row. Actually, even our freshman year, but sophomore, junior, and senior year, we were something like 55, 14, and a couple ties here. I mean, we just tremendous teams, and the records are great, but it was all about the team. And as I've gotten older, it's even more important about the team. So.
Joey, going on to run some major businesses, very successful in your business in Rochester. Tremendous respect and admiration for you for that. But I got to say, in thinking of all the championships over your time that you've had an opportunity to play in, any greater than the 2000 Tournament of Beers victory with the gangs at Lakeshore. Short story to everybody at home, just to let you know, it's a 3-day tournament. Most of us taking advantage of the social opportunities that come with it. Joe going home and resting. None of us really wanting to go to a fourth and final championship game. Joe getting us all inspired as only he knows how as a captain. We end up winning this tournament 2 years in a row. But Joe, your thoughts on the Tournament of Beers?
I remember looking at you, Eric, and I said, "Hey, get your ass ready. Excuse me, get your butt going. We're right. We gotta play a game here." And Eric looked at me like, "Oh man, I gotta get ready for this game." I think you might have had 3 or 4 beers. And
It was a great time, and it's always fun to catch up and talk about that one, but not as much as this 87. Talk about some of the guys that came back.
Oh my God. You got Steve Lakins. I mean, everybody, he's a legend. He is a legend in Batavia. He was only there for 3 years. Came up his sophomore year, and I got to meet him before he really came into Batavia. Talked hockey with him, and he came from Florida. It was great to see him. We got guys, Tony Graber, who's here from North Carolina. He skipped the Sabres game today to come here and make sure he wanted to be a part of this. Brett Wormley, one of my great buddies from Rochester, he's here. Mark Moretto, another good close friend of mine. We came up together. Scott Schrader, all the guys. It's just great to see. And I got to play with my brother too, which was always nice to having a family member. And even Big Brian Wormley was out last night, and to get him out of the house, it takes a lot. Unless you're going to McDonald's or Burger King.
The question is, where's the event tonight? Is it at the top of the world, or is that the State Lands? Or at AJ's driveway?
Yeah, any 3 is probably a good choice.
Yeah, funny during the ceremony. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear Teddy Graney was in the booth talking back and forth, and he said, "What's one of your memories, Eric?" I said, "Actually, with a pool stick in her hand at the Golden Poppy." That's from this '87 team. But just a really cool day. Outstanding opportunity to have you here, and I agree with you. That last few minutes, they settled in, and hopefully, what your thoughts as a coach? What would you be saying right now as to this?
I would say, let's get pucks to the net. This goalie, I'm watching this goalie. I don't think it's maybe their number 1 goalie. I'm not sure, but it looks to me like he doesn't move too well. So I would say, hey guys, get the puck going back and forth, and get some shots on this guy, and make him work, because he looks a little sloppy in the net. So I think we can get to him, and I think they're playing physical, which is good. In our own zone, clean some things up in front of our own net, because I can see where they're sometimes allowing the McQuaid guys to skate a little freely. So we want to get bodies on him. You don't have to kill a guy; you just get his body on him. And I think Folletti settled down. I think he's going to be fine.
Yep. Yeah. No, we saw the old Francesco that we all know. You're to your point. Yeah, he got a couple. The second one was a little bit of a bouncer. The first one was solid. But so we'll see what happens here in the second period here. But Joe, a fantastic opportunity to have you here. I'm tremendously thrilled to be alongside of you, my friend.
Great seeing you.
It's always a lot of fun. So we're going to take a short break here. We'll be right back here at the David McCarthy Memorial Arena here on Varsity Media Sports. And we're back here at the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena right here on Varsity Media Sports. Some of the players exiting, some of the 87 players. Always great to see Joe. Just a class act. A lot of fun to be around, and kind of threw him for a loop there, Steve. I asked him to compare championships, the 87 championship to the 2000 Tournament of Beers win that we had with Jimmy Dwyer at Lakeshore.
I didn't realize you were part of that squad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Good times with that crew.
Yeah. Well, you know how that goes.
Was Mike Miner on that team too?
Trav Miner.
He was with the guys last night at my house.
B-Love, Brett Wormley, Courtney Robarge.
Was Rick Sealing on that team too?
Not on that one.
But Rick Sealing did play with you.
Yeah,
guys,
he came a little later in the game. Yeah.
Nice.
But boy, Steve, it's kind of funny. You hear from a great captain, and the first thing he says, "Hey, look, you got to build on the last 4 minutes, and let's hope that they do." I mean, Joe wants to get dressed and be out there. I can tell you that right now. But got to take advantage of the momentum that you created here at the end of that first period, and hopefully, build on that. And again, next goal is the biggest one.
Yeah, Joey Fianacca was a great captain on a great team. He was a point machine. He's still got a lot of Section 5 records. I don't know where he lists in there, but I know he's still around. And, it's great to just have him be around all the guys again. I've known the Fianacca family a good portion of my life. Greg, Joey, Melissa, Joe, and Ro. So, Joey was a three-letterman, but hockey, he wore the C for the Ice Devils on a very loaded talent team that really loved playing for one another.
Yeah, it's a weekend of events, Steve. I asked him where tonight's event was going to be. Was it going to be at the State Lands, Top of the World, or in AJ's driveway out of Horseshoe Lake?
I thought it was Pizza Hut parking lot, to be honest with you. Maybe run over to Genesee Farms after that and get a milkshake.
Absolutely. Oh, man. Space on that's one I have not referenced, and I got to be honest with you. Spent a lot of time there for sure. That is funny.
Well, what's interesting, and Joey and I were talking about it last night, and you can relate too. The Batavia High School Notre Dame rivalry has been there for a long time. And let's be honest, at times it was
nasty.
They didn't like each other.
Yeah, nasty.
And there were times where you and I, like Jimmy Dwyer, John Arnett, Kevin Smith, Bingo Messina, we all became kind of close.
Right.
So right now, the dynamic with the Notre Dame Batavia, the merger,
yep,
the guys are close again. So it's nice to see that.
Yeah, it's
better
awesome.
Together, right? Better together.
Yeah. Want to thank once again our good friend Kyle here, who's just doing a great job here on Varsity Media Sports.
Kyle's always delivers. All right, here we go. Period 2, B&D skating from our left to right. Controlled by Kopaz with McQuaid. He's going to get it right into the B&D zone and chase after his own pass thrown in the corner now. Now Brady Johnson going to skate out. He's got some time and space. Johnson over the line. Johnson with speed looking for Milovidov. And it goes back into the McQuaid zone where they will regroup and try to break out. Watch there by Motika. Thrown back down there, number 9, that is Liam Sisson. Going to try to break out now, and McQuaid will. Over the line, that's number 3, Alex Saracini. Taken by Hamilton. Gets it up from Milovidov. Got to keep his head up there, and offsides early in this one here.
So just to give you an example of how critical those shots are, getting pucks in the net, Steve, Batavia ND United getting outshot right there, 13-5 in that first period. So 5.
Oh, you got the shots on goal.
Those 5 shots on goal, Steve, when they got them, they made things happen. So, again, you just want to get pucks to the net.
Absolutely. Simplify, head up, and hard. Down now, Lama going to chip it back to his man, but intercepted there by Jack Callery right on. Look out. And now Lama. Lama going to skate out of his own zone, looking for the stretch for Dericio. Dericio going to stop and start, and McQuaid gains possession, going to go D to D in their own zone. That's Kopaz. Kopaz logs a lot of ice time. Now that's actually number 19, Drew Palmer. Palmer now with the puck in his own zone. Finds his man Callery. Callery up over the line for Bovenzi. Taken away now by Whitcomb. And into the McQuaid end. Little D to D pass there for Eli Wygand. And got to be careful here. B&D does chase down into the corner. Whitcomb, little one-on-one scrum. Got to be careful with the stick. Ref's looking around. No call. Now Hoffmaster gives his man a rough ride, and B&D will break it out with Jamison Motika. One-on-one battle here with Drew Palmer. Palmer going to go behind his net. Motika going to be a pest. And Motika going to nice job on the forecheck there, but McQuaid gets it to safety, and they'll be able to break out now with Wygand. Wygand over the BND line. Going to step up. That's Gino Folletti. Now Wygand watched by Malovidov. Malovidov going to skate it out of his end. Going to find Motika, but look like they're going to, I don't know if the puck hit the bench, but they're going to bring the faceoff back. Did you see anything?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I was following the puck.
It might have hit somebody on the McQuaid bench. I don't know, but McQuaid fortunate there because it looked like Motika was going to have some time and space there over the center line. Face off to the left of Folletti in their own zone, controlled by Brady Johnson. Brady Johnson, little stretch now for
This is it.
Folletti.
Design
that
play.
was the design play.
That's
and
interference.
and
They didn't see
They
it.
didn't see it.
Yeah, that's boy, that's tough.
Now McQuaid in their own end, watched by Malovidov. Malovidov, the center ice now, where Brady Johnson goes back to his D-man, Noah Hudson. Hudson in his own zone, going to go D to Folletti. Back for Hudson, they got to be careful here. Watch down there by McQuaid's Lou Zayri. Now Hudson in his own zone, going to chip it on the wall for Motika. Motika watched by his man, comes to the center now, and Brady Johnson, possible 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Right on the line, and Salinas going to hang on for a face-off in the McQuaid end with 14:15 here left in period 2.
Yeah, you get those pucks to the net, and then you got to crash it. You got to get in the blue paint. But he did a very nice job right there, Steve, of bringing it in and holding on to it. But he has let some out, so you got to take advantage of those opportunities. And here's that awesome third line right here.
Third line face-off in the B&D zone, controlled by B&D. That's Addison Warner going to spin-a-rama. Addison Warner down low, great edge. Rick Carney right on. Sammy Pies went to the net. Now Sammy Pies watches his man down on the half wall. B&D trying to put on the heat, but it comes out the zone where Bryce Feldman takes over and throws it right back into the McQuaid end. Now McQuaid in their own zone. That's number 14, Jack Naparowski. And now McQuaid looking to break out, and they will. Up over the line now, and a nice back check by Addison Warner. Going to get it back to Feldman. Feldman in his own end behind his own net. Watched by one man there, and B&D looking to break out. They can't. Good stick there. Look out. And
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. Wrist shot, top of the circle, and I think that's one Frankie Folletti probably wants back.
Yep, he kind of went down.
High blocker.
Yeah.
Maybe dropped a little early there. And,
Yeah, didn't need to. He just needed to stand up. But that's okay. Easier said than done, though, Steve, right?
And we are actually going to get a goaltender change right now. Reese Tanner going to get the nod. Folletti going to get taken out of this one with 13:35 left. And I don't know if that's, they're going to maybe slow McQuaid down now. They get a little warm-up. Do they get a warm-up with the goalie change?
Yeah. This might have been strategic as well. So
Coach Staley calling his guys over, going to talk some things out here.
Yep. This team is, they play with a lot of speed. They make you pay. But I'll tell you what, Steve, just an unfortunate one there. So we'll see what Reese Tanner's made of. He's coming off a shutout. I think he probably got some barbecue, some smoked wings out of that deal from his dad, Steve. So we'll see what happens here. Guys out shooting, got the line of Hamilton, Hutch, Johnson, older brother Gino firing pucks just as hard as he can. Or it's not older brother, but Frankie's older brother Gino firing some pucks down at Reese Tanner. So
Reese Tanner has come, I say it in a lot of the other broadcasts, he's come a long way with his game. He has 2 shutouts this year. And you know what? Even though Frankie comes in as the number 1 starter, if you look at their minutes, Reese Tanner has found a lot of minutes in this season as well, too. So they know they have 2 goalies they can trust. These are great reps to get for him as well, too. But here's the thing. It's 4-1. This one isn't over by a long shot. You obviously need the next one.
Yep.
But hopefully, a subtle change here will maybe get a spark going here. Who knows?
Yep.
Face off at center ice now, and controlled by the Jesuit Knights with Kopaz in his own zone. Going to go D to D. Watched by Hoffmaster, and now comes to center ice, and McQuaid looking on the rush. Tanner going to get into it early and going to spear one.
Atta baby.
That's exactly what you want to see. With a new goalie coming in cold, made a tough save look kind of easy there. Just tracked it and gloved it.
That's correct. And a lot of times, Steve, you see what happens is the teams just play stronger in front of when they get a goalie change. So hopefully that'll happen here for this Batavia United team.
Needs something with Hamilton.
All right, Hamilton.
Hamilton going to throw it down low. Going to be the first guy there, right on Dericio. Now Hutchins going to throw it back down low in the McQuaid end. Taken there by Bodie Whalen. Now looking to break out, that's McQuaid. That's number 8, Jack Callery over the line, well wide of the B&D cage where, Jake Hutchins took a rough ride.
And they got it.
I don't know if that's icing or a penalty, but.
No, they got him.
Yeah, they think they did get him.
Yep.
He's pointing to the box. I'm going to call it maybe a rough, and we'll take that one. We're going to get our first look at the B&D power play and desperately needing the next one in this contest.
Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. We said it earlier in the broadcast, Steve. Special teams, absolutely huge here. So we'll see what happens.
So I don't know who's going to get the gate. I don't even really know what the call is, but the ref did put his hand up early on that one. Jake Hutchins took a rough ride. It looks like Kopaz is going to get the gate for that one.
And you know what, Steve? That's their leading scorer, one of their best defensemen. So
probably their best penalty killer too.
You got to take full advantage of this. You see the Callery, Bovenzi, and the Palmer. These are good, all good scoring players, and so this is a lethal McQuaid team. But we'll see what happens.
All right off the draw, controlled by the Knights, and they will send it all the way down the ice, even though Brady Johnson got a piece of it. So they'll regroup with Brady Johnson. Going to quarterback this one. Power play. 147 left in that little sauce. Going for Dericio. Got to be careful here. Don't want to get cute. Don't get cute with the stick there either. Now Milovodov. Milovodov going to turn and burn. Milovodov to center. Head up. Skating. Looking for the entry. Milovodov for Motika. Motika back down low for Milovodov. Going to find it. Where is it? Rebound to the net. And controlled by McQuaid right now. And they will skate it out of their own zone and send it into the B&D zone where Dericio stepped into his man, to the delight of some of the crowd in the first row. Coming over the line now, Dericio takes a rough ride there. That's number 3, Alex Saraceni. Now Hoffmaster for Dericio. Dericio for Motika. Motika on the entry. Motika down low, watched by his man. Nice job there, but kept in. B&D looking to gain possession. They will. That's Hoffmaster, gets it to the point.
Puck magnet.
Johnson going to walk it from Milovodov right on. Dead one hit a leg. Now Dericio for Milovodov. Milovodov, top of the key. Little shake and bake. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson going to walk the line. Going to get it to the net, and that one hit a leg. That's the look they're looking for. Yep. Milovodov takes a hit to make a play down low, and McQuaid going to gain possession and sent down the ice there by Drew Palmer. 30 seconds left in the power play. Oh, and Johnson trying to go off the cage to himself, and he will. And now we're going to slow it back down and going to regroup here now. Alex Johnson up over the line for Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster looking to gain the line. Will. Hoffmaster going to throw it down for Hutchins. Hutchins watches his man. That's number 19 again, Drew Palmer, who sends it all the way down the ice. 8 seconds left here in this power play, controlled by Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson on his own net for looking for Sammy Pies. Took a tough carom off of the glass. And McQuaid on the transition now in the B&D zone. Someone's got to want that puck right now. Down low. Nice hit by, I think that was Lama. Now back to the point there. Now McQuaid, that's Wygand. Going to find his man. Going to get it down low. B&D in trouble. They score.
Yeah, they got caught looking right there.
Jack Bavenzi.
I got to tell you, the puck movement down there was pretty textbook. Head on a swivel, coming out of that corner. Batavia went with him, took advantage of the opportunity, and goal.
Yeah, now you find yourself down 4 again. 10:28 here left in the second, and McQuaid, they just don't give you much.
Nope.
They move their feet, they take away a lot of stick space, and they'll make you pay. So we're going to get a look at the fourth line here right now with Ryan Hamilton, Alex Bartz, and Addison Warner.
Yep.
Now Hamilton just scored his first high school goal the other night.
Hamzy.
Now Peterson going to throw it down, and McQuaid going to regroup in their own end. Off the boards now, Feldman can't track it, and McQuaid called for icing here. We'll bring it back down in their end. 10-12 here left in period 2, 5-1 McQuaid. B&D a little stunned right now, Eric. Yep. I know there was a lot of energy coming into this one. I know there was a lot of expectations. They've seen McQuaid earlier in the year.
Yep.
They knew they could play with him. They knew they could beat him. But right now, McQuaid taking the life out of the team in white.
One at a time, though, Steve. One at a time.
I agree. Now, a nice pass
They're
by
capable.
Peterson. Absolutely. Now McQuaid in their own end. Brady Johnson looking to put on a little heat. Now Milovodov. Milovodov on the half wall, going to stop and start. Milovodov down low. Milovodov going to walk it right out in front. Nice save by Salinas.
Didn't pull the Michigan
And
that
now
time.
again. Errant pass there. Peterson going to throw it back down low. McQuaid trying to break it out, and they will. Got to be careful for almost too many men, but that will not make it for icing. Alex Johnson. Watch there by McQuaid, number 6, Jack Ralph. Now back in their own zone. That's Feldman. Feldman from Milovodov. Over for Motika. Motika right on.
Oh, my.
Salinas.
And Steve, special guest, former 55 Bogue Avenue resident, now in the greater Bronxville area, Jimmy Rotenberg. And I'll tell you a little something about Jimmy. He's gone full Jets fan, but the family, all Bills fans. So I'm very proud of Daniel, Sam, and the rest of the gang. So shout out to Ellen, Jimmy, and the fam down there in Bronxville.
Are you telling me Jimmy Rotenberg is more of a Jets fan than a Bills fan present day?
That's exactly what I'm. As sure as you had a Ron Duguay poster in your room growing up, Steve, I can tell you, he has turned all green.
I'll have to talk to him next time I see him.
Although also a season ticket holder to Iona basketball. So
Iona, the Gals.
That's right. That
the Gals.
absolutely correct.
You know I can go deep with that.
I was thinking to myself, like, what is the season ticket like? Because it's like all benches in the Gales auditorium, but outstanding coaching
Iona,
there.
is that on Long Island?
No, it's down in Westchester County.
Westchester, there you go. All right, McQuaid on the transition, looking for a little stretch, and that one going to go the length of the ice, and they'll bring it back into the McQuaid zone. I mean, stranger things have happened. It's 5-1, but, you know, it's such a tough task. I mean, McQuaid is a very disciplined, tenacious, just an outstanding program, and to come back on them, you know, down 5-1 will be a tough task, but still got to play the game. Right on the draw there, Hoffmaster, rebound. And,
right idea.
Salinas going to slow it down yet again.
So Samuel Tidpie is joining this line.
Yeah.
Oh, Milovodov looking to jump the ice.
Now off the draw there, Sammy Pies ties his man up, still on their feet, but breaking out by Kopaz. Kopaz over the BND line. Kopaz going to walk it to the center. Got to be careful here and look out, and bodies, a sea of bodies right in front of Tanner, and Hamilton going to say hello to his man.
That kid got a healthy dose of the flow and low.
That's number 2, Kevin Nagel. Rough ride from Hamilton.
Kopac's there to protect. You know, it's kind of funny, Steve, is I don't know for sure, but it's almost positive that a lot of these kids play together on these ROCO teams, and but just like in the days of Batavian ND, they're bitter enemies on this day.
Absolutely. Face off in the B&D zone there. Little scrum in the center there. Look out. Wickham going to step into his man, but
Reese.
Right off the draw, Tanner gonna hang on.
Moving nicely. Yeah, you can see the growth and the development of Reese Tanner. He's just a lot more confident between the pipes now. Big kid too, by the way.
Moves well side to side. Worked on the physical game, the mental game, and just finding a comfort zone. Good to see Reese playing well. Back into the McQuaid end. Taken there by number 19. That's Drew Palmer yet again, but intercepted on the now to the point now. Lama going to get it through. It will get through.
That's right
Rebound.
there. That's
Score!
what happens. Steve, I was just about to say, don't get pretty. Get the shots to the net. When you get those pucks to the net, good things happen. Got to be in the blue paint.
That's good hand-eye. I think that puck was bouncing on Brady Johnson. He found it and backhanded it in. And again, like you said many times today, Eric, get it to the blue paint, find it, and try to bury it. And Brady Johnson, just great hand-eye coordination there. Keeping United relevant in this one right now, 5-2, and who knows?
Yep, and proud father right there in the penalty box. Mark, still not happy.
Mark Johnson surveying the scene now. Now back into the McQuaid end. That's number 22, Eli Wygand, gonna chip it down deep. No icing there. Lama, first guy back. Lama gonna look into find his partner there. Fanned on the pass. Now Brady Johnson, half wall for Motika, trying to get it back to Johnson. Can't do it. McQuaid keeps it in. Lama behind his own net now. Watched by McQuaid. That's number 23, Bodie Whaley. And B&D trying to get out of their zone. McQuaid putting on the 1-2-2 right now, and they're going to gain possession again in the zone. Look out. Where is it? And controlled there by Whitcomb. Whitcomb for Milovidov. Ivan hasn't really had a lot of time and space here tonight. He's looking to get him loose. Now McQuaid in their own end, trying to get out. Watch there by Hutchins. Now Jake Hutchins down low and going to come back to center ice where Noah Hudson will throw it back in to the McQuaid end, laid off sides, but Hudson going to be a pass down, or Hutchins going to be a pass down low where now McQuaid breaks out. That's number 23, Bodie Whaley. Whaley over the line, going to leave it there for Palmer. Oh, what a setup back door. And, oh, man. Thought we were going to dodge that one, and
Wow.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know if Reese was ready for that or if he was going one way.
Yeah, he was moving back. So it would be his right to left, and just unfortunate. Just kind of might have lost track on that one. But so 6-2.
6-2 with 6:50 here left. The lead is 4 once again, and going to see a different line here now with Hutchins, Warner, and Brady Carney. Sent back into the United zone. Cooper Hamilton going to go to his partner Johnson. Johnson looking to skate it, gives it back to Hamilton. Hamilton watched by his man, back for Johnson. Johnson, little stretch across ice. He'll find Warner. Warner to the center line. Warner and McQuaid going to throw it right out of the zone again, but taken by Hutchins, where he'll do the regroup and sent back to center ice where McQuaid follows in on the zone. That's Bavenzi. Bavenzi sent back to the point. Going to go D to D to number 4, Connor Emons. Down low for Bavenzi. Watched there by Johnson. Now Jake Hutchins looking to get out. Can't do it. Bavenzi right out.
Oh,
Tanner going to
Reese
spear one.
Attaboy Reese Tanner.
Attaboy Reese. 6:08 here in period 2. 6-2 McQuaid. You want to find a spark here. You had one with the Brady Johnson goal, and just kind of a fluky one for the goal number 6 here for McQuaid.
But the puck movement by this McQuaid team is a thing of beauty. You got to respect it for sure, Steve.
A lot of one touch, a lot of give and goes, a lot of great edge work, footwork, you name it. Sammy Pye's errant pass to the wall there, kept in by McQuaid. Now someone's got to step up and goes back down below the United end. Into the corner now. Sam Pye's watches his man. Little scrum on the wall. Doricio, rough ride on the wall and trying to get going, but they can't. McQuaid right on. That went off the pipe. Now Doricio. Now looking for Sammy Pye's going to stop and start, but that's number 4. Connor Eamon's going to throw it into the United zone where Feldman going to turn on high glass.
Oh.
Looking for Hoffmaster. He's got
got
Sammy
him.
Pye's odd man rush. Going to find
Right
it.
there.
Look out.
Oh, my.
Oh, man. Got to be a little harder on the stick there, but a nice setup either way by Ronan Hoffmaster. Kept in by United. And now back to the point now. That's Hoffmaster yet again. Got to get it through, and Salinas going to track it and hang on.
I'll tell you what. That's just what you got to do. You got to make him pay like that. And would have been nice to see Sammy Pies put one biscuit in the basket right there. But got to continue to do that stuff, Steve, and good things will continue to happen.
Yeah, I mean, a great setup, and he did the right thing. He went to the far post, just really couldn't corral it. I think you got to lean on that stick a little more, but nice play by Hoffmaster to find Pies on the scoring opportunity. Now Lama going to throw it down deep for Motika. Brady Johnson going to be there with one-on-one battle with Jack Ralph. Thrown back down below the McQuaid end, and Lama going to keep it in. And Milovidov right at the point. Little bouncer. Going to delay on a high stick. And no.
Yeah.
Did they whistle that? They did. High stick. He's not calling a penalty, though, I don't think. Going to just come outside the zone. Saw him pointing. It should come outside the zone, I would think, and it will. 4:50 left here in period number 2. The McQuaid Jesuit Knights 6, B&D United 2, and just looking for another spark. I hate to keep saying that, but just got to have a good shift, clean up your own end, and try to chip away if you can. Face off to the left of Tanner in their own zone, controlled by B&D. Now Johnson behind the net. Soft pass for Lama. Lama, watched by his man, going to skate it up the wing and going to find Milovodov, but Topaz right there to find it again. He can move, this kid. He's smooth. Topaz over the line. Tanner, waffle save, rebound, they score. McQuaid turning on the heat right now, and that was kind of a in-your-face one right there. And I don't know who got it. It started with Topaz over the line, but
you're absolutely right, Steve. He moves with speed. He great puck control with the stick. So just a cool player to watch. You clearly see why he's the leading scorer on this. But I can tell you right now, though, if you're Coach Mark Staley, Coach John Kirkwood, you know that you're going to be watching the body language. And then, the question is, do you raise your head high, keep playing strong, or do you shrug those shoulders? And this is that time.
Jake Hutchins over the line, going to get there. I think he will.
Just
now behind the net, got to
him.
be careful. And looking to get it out front. Gonna lug the mail a little bit. Now down low for Dericio.
Unfortunate.
Dericio rough wide there for Hoffmaster. Now Dericio going to track it, going to find it, and taken back again by McQuaid. And they'll try to break out, and they'll throw it back down, and going to come back all the way down on a nice thing. Yeah, Eric, you're so right about the body language. That last face-off, it looked like some shrugged shoulders, some heads were down a little bit. I know that they really wanted to perform, especially not only for the home crowd, but the 87 guys in the house. And, to be down 5 here in late second right now, all you really can do is just try to win your shift and keep playing.
That's
at this
correct.
stage.
And they say, Steve, adversity doesn't build character, it defines it, right?
I agree.
Build on it.
Now over the line, right on Tanner, going to block her that one behind the net. Stop and start there by Lou Zary. Zary over the line, going to throw it back on the half wall now. McQuaid, that's Palmer. In the middle for number, that one just wide by Alex Saraceni. Controlled at the point. McQuaid going to go D to D right on traffic, and Tanner, good job tracking that one.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Steve, it's the puck movement by this McQuaid team, clearly a product of 36 coaches that they have on their staff. I mean, but credit to them. I mean, it's really, really, and listen, just we sang this in the Robert Morris course. We talked about it the other night, a little Don't Stop Believing in the background. Can't stop believing if you're United.
Nice stick there in front. Now McQuaid in the B&D zone, going to get it back to the point. Walk there over now and send over for Palmer. Palmer watched by his man now Hamilton. Hamilton up over the line for Alex Bartz.
Bartsy.
Alex Bartsy going to throw it in a little jump. Just a little jump from Alex Bartz. Now Peterson, nice play keeping it in there. And McQuaid looking to break out again, and there's a stick, and that one went up in the rafters but didn't hit anything, so they'll play on. Feldman now in his own zone, going to go off the boards. Hamilton, look out. And taken there, and I don't know. I think they're going to call McQuaid for a penalty. Personally, I didn't think it was a penalty. Ryan Hamilton had his head down, but the other way you look at it, Matt Kazara going to get the gate. 2 minutes for roughing, and with 2:44 left, hope they can get a power play goal here. Work that 1-3-1 with a bumper in the middle, and just find the back of the net right on. Hamilton, controlled by Salinas.
The Flowing Low is back taking the face-off. Named the Flowing Low because this low face-off style, and I got to tell you, Steve, he has won a lot of face-offs in his career.
Yeah, I say it all the time. Hamilton is so multi-versed on this team. Defense, offense, face-offs, you name it. Right on, that one hit a leg in front, controlled by Milovodov. Milovodov going to go for Brady Johnson. Brady Johnson.
Oh, my!
Oh, he called it a goal.
Yes, that is a goal.
I think it went back bar.
That is a goal.
And laser-like wrist
my.
shot. I think that was Brady Johnson again from Milovodov. And that one hit the back of the bar, and hey, it's a 4-goal game again.
I think the stumbling in just got resurrected. They're driving all the way down the 262 from freaking Oakfield to Elba. This is huge. Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't know what the over/under was on this game, but I thought it'd be a little tighter. But 7-3 now, 10 goals scored in this game, and still got a whole another period to go. Salinas right on, played that one to the corner. Now Motika down low. B&D trying to put on the heat now.
Yeah.
A little adrenaline now. Needs something good to happen here. Brady Johnson going to throw his weight around down low. Milovodov right on Salinas. Waffle save. And Brady Johnson all over the ice right now. Look at that battle.
Man possessed.
But controlled by McQuaid, and they'll get it out to safety. But taken back in his own zone there. That's number 8, Jack Callery. Callery over the line. Callery gains the B&D line. Going to stop and watch there by Johnson. That's Alex Johnson. Alex Johnson, senior defenseman, out of his own end. Johnson with speed. Gets it up for Motika. Motika going to sauce it for Milovodov. Milovodov down low in the McQuaid zone. Milovodov going to walk it, going to wait it, going to try to get it out in front. That one hit a leg, and McQuaid will break out of their zone with Jack Callery, but taken back to center ice, and Lama, active stick there, but thrown right back down into the B&D zone. 1:29 here in period 2. 7-3 Knights, Jesuit Knights. Oh, look out, right out in front now, and Whitcomb and his man got tied up. McQuaid fans looking for a penalty on Whitcomb, not going to get it. Controlled by Motika. Motika over the line, gains center ice, going to throw it in deep. Watched by his man now, go there with number 4, Connor Emons. Emons down low for his partner, Eli Wygand, and Wygand gets it up to center ice where Folletti going to go D to D to Whitcomb. Whitcomb. Center ice now controlled back by Gino Folletti for Hutchins, but taken away by McQuaid, and they get it out of their own end and gets to center. Oh, nice. Whitcomb going to step up on his man, Kazara. And now down low, that's Folletti watching his man. B&D got to be careful out in front. And now turn and burn with Jake Hutchins. Jake Hutchins, little stretch for Doricio, but controlled by Kopaz, who's just been all over the ice, and a little bit of a collision there at center ice with Kopaz and Hoffmaster and Doricio. Got their hands up. Now Gino Folletti in his own zone, can't get away. Now with 20 seconds left in this one, Hoffmaster off the boards, looking for Doricio. Doricio, again, Kopaz and Doricio come head to head. And you got, I don't know what you got right now. I think it looked like B&D had possession, but ref had his arm up, and it appears they're going to call something. They're going to talk something out. I don't know.
Uh-oh, there goes the noisemaker. We were talking about that earlier. Someone's gonna be sitting next to Mrs. Dwyer very soon. What do we got here?
So apparently, I don't know what that whistle was for. It looks like there indeed will not be a penalty.
I'm not sure Stripes knows what it's for either.
Yeah, kind of a strange one there, but face-off center ice, 14 seconds here left in the second. And Milovodov, watched there by 2 Jesuit Knights, and now Motika. Gonna go back to Kopaz in his own end, gonna look at the clock and just gonna slow it down, and probably just gonna keep possession, and McQuaid they'll go to the locker room up 4 after 2 here in the Dave McCarthy Memorial Ice Arena. Erica, a little bit of good, a little bit of bad in between, but the bottom line is B&D down 4 to a very talented McQuaid squad.
But here again, you got to build on what you're seeing out there, and in those last 2 minutes, you felt the momentum coming a little bit towards the B&D team. So, listen, you have an opportunity now to do what you can, salvage it, walk away with some positives, and build on that as we move forward. But this is the caliber of hockey you're going to start seeing, Steve, as you go to this part of the season. So, any experience is good experience if taking what you learn from it.
Well, I know that they, with seedings and standings and buys, I don't know how all the sectional formula works with points and whatnot, but at the end of the day, focus on the positives, come out there, win the third period, keep your feet moving, and listen, this isn't a playoff game. It's an important game, but a lot of season left, so just try to pick up some positives, win this period, and move forward.
Yep. So we'll take a break here. From the David McCarthy Memorial Arena here in Batavia. Steve Pies along with Eric Trifthauser. We'll be back for the third right here on Varsity Media Sports. And we're back at the David M. McCarthy Memorial Arena. Just had a great conversation with legend Steve Lakins. And just a lot of fun to talk to him. Haven't seen him in years, and just part of that contingency. But, Steve, I think you just said it best, right? You win this period, walk away with some momentum, take the positives, and just expand on those as we go out through the rest of the season.
Yeah, you just kind of have to stay in the moment. You're playing a powerhouse team. It's an emotional night here tonight, and you're down 4, and you can't be Debbie Downer with this right now. Just go out and win the period. There's a lot of season left, and the expectations are still very high.
Yeah. Yeah, so here come the Stripes. The least popular people in the building right now, Steve.
Yeah, there's been a couple questionable calls, but other than that,
they're really letting them play. I can tell you that. That's my thought. This McQuaid team does a really nice job of tying their men up as well, and borderline interference in my mind, but they do a nice job of it. And at the end of the day, right now they have 7. B&D has 3, so.
Well, I'll tell you, with our number 1 line, the 3-headed monster line, getting back, you alluded to earlier about the coaching staff. I looked at their roster. They have a head coach, 2 assistant coaches, 2 video coaches, 6 managers, a trainer, and a hockey operations director. And whatever they were doing tonight on Brady Johnson, Milovidov, and Motika, they're taking away all their time and space. I know Johnson has a goal tonight. I think 2, Brady Johnson. But at the same time, McQuaid has been all over that big line tonight.
Yeah, this isn't the kind of game you get cute or fancy, and this is a game you get pucks to the net and go hard and get the blue paint. Get your nose dirty. Get your nose dirty, Stevie.
Go to the dirty areas. Keep your head up. Keep your feet moving. Play in front of your goaltender. And, Coach Staley obviously disappointed at the score right now, but he still knows what kind of depth and talent that this team has. You keep hearing they're young, and they are young, but they're young and they're good. And sometimes you have those nights. You just got to regroup, win this period.
Yeah, and you come off that period, Steve, 13-12 in terms of shots on goal. McQuaid just one more shot than this Batavia. So that's right there is a positive. Now you just got to take advantage of those.
Yeah, McQuaid just picking up where they left off last night. They beat Canisius 10-0. Now they put up 7 here on B&D. So that's 17 goals right now, still with a period left in almost 48 hours.
They're feeling pretty good about themselves, and they should. But see what this Batavia United team is up to.
Yeah, you and I were just talking with Steve Lakins about how the game has changed a bit. I mean, when you and I played in high school and growing up, I mean, it was really about catching a guy with their head down and putting your shoulder under his chin and sending him into the first row. And nowadays, it's more about speed. It's about possession. It's quicker. It's faster. And, both sides here have great skaters, but McQuaid has just really been the hot hand all night tonight.
Steve Lakins was not a guy who was afraid to go in those dirty areas, I can tell you that. But he had a full neck guard.
Steve Lakins certainly is a character out of a book. The Potsdam, recruit, they brought him in from the North Country, and his 3 years at Batavia High means so much to him. He loves coming back to this community. He loves the guys he played with. He's got a heart of gold, and he was absolutely a character on the ice as well, too. So here we go, period 3, 7-3 McQuaid into the B&D zone, going from our right to left now. Alex Johnson with Hamilton. And a little scary play there. But now Motika going to throw it in where Brady Johnson will collect it there. And thrown in by Motika, but taken away by McQuaid. And they'll get it to center where Cooper Hamilton will throw it right back in on Salinas. Yep. He's going to play it there for Kopaz. Watch there by Milovidov. Good to see Milovidov come out and be physical.
Yep. This team has got a little jump in their step, Steve.
A little jump early, and they don't want to go away now, but skated out of the zone there. That's number 11, Kazara.
Nice play there.
Now Ivan back in his own zone. Ivan watched by Kazara again. Going to shield him with his body and going to find his man.
Motika's going to take it.
And Motika, rough ride there, but thrown back into the B&D end. Alex Johnson, B&D with a wholesale change. Now Johnson going to find Lama on the stretch. Lama couldn't get it deep. Taken there by Drew Palmer. Drew Palmer over the line. Whitcomb looking to step into his man. Palmer going to find his man. That's Bavenzi. And
oh my! Attaboy Reese.
Jack Bavenzi found himself all alone in front of the B&D netminder, and Tanner just waited him out and got the pad over and going to hang on.
Nice to see. Nice pad save. Those are some of my favorite. But he's a big kid. Those are big pads. And, boy, he was all alone on an island there. And great play by Reese Tanner. And that's right, Steve. Reese Tanner.
Absolutely. Now McQuaid in their own end. That's Drew Palmer now. Going to skate it up the wing. Going to go D to D now to his partner, Eli Wygand. Wygand over the line. Going to find number 8, Calorie. Good back check
nice.
by Lama. Calorie, little surprise. And
that one,
a nice one by Tanner. Nice save there. Rough ride there with Dericio. Now Hoffmaster behind his own net. Watch there by Calorie. And B&D, a little methodical breakout here. They'll find Hutchins and they'll get it to safety.
Nice.
Hutchins center ice for Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster over the line. Right.
That's how you get it done.
Wow.
That's how you get it done. Move the puck out. Here we go, Steve.
Not a lot of celebration there, but let's be honest. It's a 3-goal game with about 15 minutes left. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, and it starts, Steve, by stand-up goaltending by Reese Tanner, right?
Tanner, a couple of big saves. 7-4.
Move the puck out. Clutchins gets it out to Ronan, sends him. Ronan on a river all the way in.
Yeah, not for nothing. Ronan coming into this game, he was up there in scoring as well. 11 goals, 13 assists.
Yep.
So Hoffmaster been a point machine all year long too. Now Motika wide of the McQuaid end. And sent back down there. McQuaid looking to break out, and they will. Gets it to center. And that pass just got by Roger Friedlander. Now Folletti. Little rim job.
By number 74, Roman Hoffmaster. System play by number 56, Joe Dericio.
So Hoffmaster is 12th of the season there. He makes it 7-4. Still got some hope. Now Molovodov going to throw it down low on his own end. Look out. Got to be real careful here.
Folletti just there.
Going to go back down low and taken there by McQuaid. That's Kevin Nagel. Big trouble here. Look out. Tanner rebound. And that one kept in again by McQuaid. Everybody's selling out right now.
That's right. It's great to see.
Hudson and Gino Folletti going to find his man Molovodov. Molovodov over the line. Waits for Motika. Motika going to walk it. Motika going to jam. Motika. Where is it? Molovodov right on, and that one just went wide. Taken there by McQuaid. Now watched by Brady Johnson. Now Molovodov going to stop and start below the McQuaid end. Now Motika there to help, and all McQuaid can do right now is send it down the ice where they will look to icing.
Yeah. You can hear speed.
All right, little push coming here now. Little jump in their step right now, and I'll tell you what, you get the next one.
That's right.
This is a whole different game.
Yep, and this is exactly, if you're Batavia United, this is exactly how you want to come out, Steve. This is just, you couldn't have played it better. This is what you want to see from this young team.
So now Pye's on the draw in the McQuaid end. Little puck battle in the middle. Looks like Warner going to try to dig it out. Pye's can't possess it, and McQuaid going to throw it to safety, but sent right back into the McQuaid end. That's number 14, Jack Naparowski. And Alex Johnson watches his man, and no call. McQuaid fans wanted a call, and Alex Johnson not going to get it. Hamilton now for Johnson. Johnson on the wall, intercepted there by McQuaid. Got to be careful here.
Nice play there.
And now Sammy Pye is trying to get loose. He can't. Watches his man Kopaz.
There's Sammy.
Got to find it, and just didn't have the jump.
Line change.
Trying to be a pest. He's down there low, trying to keep it in. And on the back check now, Sammy Pye's.
Good hustle.
Kopaz over the line. Kopaz getting a little sauce, going
nice
far
play.
For Calorie. And Dericio going to step into his man. And that was a rough ride now. Over the line there, Bavenzi for Kopaz. Nice little play by Feldman. Now Jake Hutchins looking to spring away. He can't, but Hutchins going to stop and start, but taken away again by Calorie. Calorie for Kopaz. Kopaz for Bavenzi. Bavenzi over the line. And
no call.
Just got away with one there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time. Now Kopaz down low, and Brendan Peterson off the glass for Hutchins, looking for Dericio. Dericio caught an edge there, and taken again by Hoffmaster. He's got the hot hand right now. Hoffmaster gonna find it. Hoffmaster gonna jam.
Get to that net.
Get to the net, trying to get it to the blue paint. Still got it.
Right there.
And intercepted
Hutchins.
by 23, Bodie Wade.
Bad break.
Got to be careful here. That's Bavenzi. Bavenzi, he's 1-on-3, 1-on-4. Bavenzi going to dip the shoulder, going to get it to the net, and Tanner going to leave it there for Feldman. Feldman back for Peterson. Peterson going to backhand for Feldman. And B&D looking to break out. That's Hutchins. Going to regroup back down low for Feldman. Feldman looking for the stretch. Intercepted, but Dericio gains possession. Dericio over the line, going to throw it in the corner, and he'll go to the bench for a change. 11:24 here left in the third. 7-4 McQuaid. Now over the line, Motika. Motika, opportunity, gonna let it rip. And Salinas, a little curveball there, hit a stick.
Yeah.
But he had to make a save. And now that one hit a leg in front, and Whitcomb got to be careful, caught an
Bad
edge.
break.
Odd man rush here from McQuaid. That's Palmer down low, 19. Gonna throw it down there for number 11, Kazara. Back for Palmer at the point. Back for Kazara. Kazara down low behind the B&D cage. Watch there by his man Whitcomb. Now gets back to Palmer again at the point. Nice play, Milovodov. Here we go, 2-on-1 possibly. Brady Johnson with Motika.
Oh, no.
I don't know about that when they called off sides, but that looked like two very dangerous players, and Motika and Johnson going to get a look there, but not happening there. So 10:41 here, still time in this one.
Yeah, defensive change here. Wow, that's a tough call.
So face-off now controlled by B&D. Gino Folletti going to throw it in there, but taken by McQuaid's number 4, Connor Emons. Emons over to his D partner, Eli Wygand, back for Emons. Emons the center, intercepted by Dericio, but McQuaid couldn't get away. And
Got a chance, 3-on-2.
3-on-2. Dericio over the line, and Dericio going to walk it. Going to find his man in front, rip it. Oh, man, Salinas.
Nice save.
All right. They had the scoring look, didn't get a great shot off there, but they got to get pucks to that blue paint. Salinas been coughing up a few here.
See if Ronan on a river can win one back, get a good shot on net. You got to go to the net there.
So face off in the B.
Right there, now you got to go to
by B&D, but nice play now coming out 2-on-2. That's number 8, Jack Callery. Callery watched by Folletti. Folletti and Callery battle down low. Bavenzi there as well.
Two of their top scorers.
Gonna get it right out in front, and oh man, nice play by Wygand. But
you just head on us.
looking for the back door. Here they go. This is what they do very well. They move it. They move their. They scissor a lot. And delayed penalty coming up to United here. They got the goalie out. They have an extra man out right now, and finally whistled down as Noah Hudson touches the puck, and Hoffmaster having words with Bavenzi down low, and don't know who's going to get the gate here, but it's going to be a McQuaid power play either way you look at it. Looks like Noah Hudson.
Oh boy!
He wants an explanation.
Yeah.
Go talk it out with his dad in the
He may not get an earful from the Stripes, but he's going to get one from his dad. I can tell you that. Danny, not happy.
Yeah.
Here comes an explanation from Noah. Dan just gives him the old silent treatment.
Danny going to stand up and just try to talk it out a little bit, but huge kill right here with 9:38.
Yep.
Obviously, if you have any chance at all, you got to kill this one off.
Yep. Opportunity.
So McQuaid with their power play. That's number 19, Palmer, top of the key. Palmer waits for a screen, gonna wait it out there. Gets it over there to Callery. Back for Palmer. Now Palmer in trouble there, Motika. Good gap there by Motika. Now
active
down low.
Sticks.
Active sticks is right, that's Wygand. Wygand for Whaley. Back for Wygand, looking for the back door for Callery, and that's gonna come out of the zone, and Palmer will go back and regroup. Palmer looking for Kopaz. Kopaz over the line. Gonna duck the shoulder. Nice play by Cooper Hamilton. Palmer crossing Tanner.
Attaboy, Tanner.
Tanner, good save there. Puck goes over the glass here with 1:18 left in the
Tanner,
McQuaid
a
power play.
sophomore?
Reese Tanner is a 10th grader, correct.
Yes. Great to know. I mean, again, add more youth. You think about the potential of this team, it's great to see.
A lot of youth. Now on the draw, controlled by McQuaid. That's number 4, walking the line, Connor Emons. And that one's sent over the line, Aaron Stick. Now McQuaid going to regroup with Palmer. Palmer in his own end, going to sauce it, but intercepted there by Lama.
And they'll set the diamond.
And he'll throw that one around the boards where Connor Emons takes over for McQuaid. Gets it up for Palmer. Palmer watched there by Feldman. Got to be careful there. And over the line, here they come with speed right on that one. That one off the bar. Now back for Emons at the point, going to get it down low. Looking for Kopaz. Kopaz down for Kazara. Kazara looking for Kopaz. Kopaz going to walk it right on. I think that off the dome. Got to be careful here. McQuaid very aggressive with their puck possession right now. Sammy Pies down low with his man Kazara.
About 24
Little scrum
seconds
on
left.
the wall. 24 seconds back to the point. Now give it to Kopaz. Kopaz back to the point for Emons. Emons right on, and Tanner going to hang on with 14 seconds left. And McQuaid moves the puck so well. B&D trying to weather the storm there, but that's your best penalty kill. Your goaltender right there, number 31, Reese Tanner.
Great puck movement there by that McQuaid team, but hey, 14 seconds left here. Kill this one, and you take that as a victory, Steve.
I would agree. Face off in the United zone, and Hoffmaster can't get it out. Palmer keeps it in, top of the key, right on Tanner. Goes the butterfly.
Yep.
No traffic in front there, easy save.
Nice.
And 6 seconds left in the power play.
Yeah, you got to feel good if you're Reese Tanner right now, playing a nice game.
Face off in the B&D zone, controlled by McQuaid. Palmer gonna walk it. Palmer, top of the key, down for Calorie. Calorie, oh man. B&D back to full strength. So big kill there for BUD and United. Nice stick out in front. Now Doricio can't get a hold of it. Doricio, now Hoffmaster in his own end. Ronan Hoffmaster looking with speed, gonna break out. Watched by his man Calorie. But Hoffmaster finding it, but gotta be careful here on the transition. Kopaz, 3-on-2. Looking for Calorie. Oh, where is it? They score.
My.
That's that transition game of McQuaid.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't want to get caught flat-footed with them, especially on a change, and they just made B&D pay yet again.
Quick transition, defenseman. That's a nice goal. Did you see the stick movement and then to put it backside like that? That's just a nice goal. A lot of speed in transition too, so it's a good hockey team. But this is the caliber of hockey team you're going to be playing. Keep in mind, they're not number 1 in the standings, right? They're number 2, so. I mean, Victor still from power ranking, still number 1.
Is Victor number 1 right now? I don't know. I haven't checked the point streak in a while, but over the line now and called on the offside here with 6:56 here left in the third. 8-4 McQuaid. They came in. They weathered the storm from the get-go. They took the B&D crowd out of it early. B&D tried to scratch and try to work themselves back into reasonable, but it's a 4-goal deficit right now in the third. But here we go. 2-on-1. Johnson and Motika. Johnson over the line. And that one tipped and goes wide of the cage. Kept in there by Feldman. Feldman throws it down low, and McQuaid has time to try to break out here with number 10, Sean Donlan. Comes back to center ice, Peterson. Peterson tried to get it back into the zone. Got to wait for Motika. He will. Motika walking it. Score!
Oh, my!
Just a goal fest here today. 13 goals.
God.
Nice shot by Jamison Motika, who, again, as you talk about points, I don't know how many he's got today, but he had 15 goals coming into this one. That could be number 16.
Yeah.
And that's that top line again.
Yep. Boy, it's just how to stick with the puck, turn it around, top shelf where Mama hides a cookie. Knocks the bottle off. Always a classic.
Always. They shoot a lot of pucks in their basement and their garage and pays dividends. But kept in now by McQuaid. Down low there, McQuaid into the B&D zone now. That's number 13, Lou Zeri. Zeri throws it back down for Kazara. Kazara watched there by Gino Folletti. Comes back to the point. Kopaz, very dangerous. Just wide of the cage. Got to be careful here. Now Kazara throws it back down low, and Doricio going to take over. watched by his man Zari. Now DeRicio on the half wall looking to break out. He will with Hutchins.
It's clutch Hutch.
Hutchins coming with Hoffmaster, 2-on-2. Hutchins over the line. Gains the line. Hutchins going to dip the shoulder. Going to go down low behind the McQuaid end. Hutchins going to get it back to the point for Hudson. Hudson trying to get it back to Hudson or Hutchins, I should say.
Clutchins.
And Clutchins, a little bouncing puck there, but taken back by McQuaid, and they got to be careful here. B&D almost a 3-on-2, and got to move. Alex Johnson can't gain possession, but Cooper Hamilton will behind his own net. Cooper Hamilton with speed. Cooper Hamilton over the line.
Flowing low is moving.
Look at that flow. Hamilton over the line. Hamilton on his backhand, going to try to get it to the paint. And where is it? And Salinas going to hang on for that one with 5:17 here left in the third.
Yeah, when I was coaching back in the day, we'd allow the kids to skate. I was coaching, it was the last year, 18 and over, and Cooper would come and practice, and you can't imagine the speed. He is a very fast skater when he's coming at you.
Face off in the McQuaid end. Sammy Pye's on the draw, taken by Kopaz for McQuaid. Kopaz for Calorie, but it comes back to center ice for Cooper Hamilton. Will throw it right back, right on net, right on Salinas. And McQuaid looking to break out again with Kopaz. Watch there by Brady Carney. Now McQuaid going to find over the line. That's Bavenzi. Bavenzi going to throw it down deep into the B&D zone where Hamilton going to rim it around, but kept in at the point by Kopaz. Watch there by Brady Carney. I'll try to get an odd man rush. Now that's number 23, Bodie Whaley. Gains the B&D zone for Bavenzi right on, and Tanner. High wrist shot there. Now Orion Lama over the line. Going to try to get it for Warner, but Lama for Warner. Warner going to chip it up to the McQuaid line. They'll go D to D with Kopaz. Kopaz watched by Brady Johnson. Kopaz going to throw it. High into the B&D zone. No whistle. Now Lama going to reverse it for Whitcomb. Whitcomb with speed. Whitcomb over the line. Going to get sent it up for Brady Johnson. Brady Johnson going to walk it down deep into the McQuaid end. Brady Johnson looking to gain possession, but taken there by McQuaid. That's Bavenzi. Bavenzi in his own zone looking to break out. Little sauce there, but taken by B&D. That's Milovidov. Milovidov going to throw it into the McQuaid end and going to be called for icing.
I like the speed, though. I like the speed, Steve. You got to, take everything you can get out of this.
Well, you got to like the resiliency for, the United team for hanging in there. The box score right now doesn't look bad. McQuaid definitively has come to play tonight. There's no question about that. But B&D, no quit in their game right now, and still a 3-goal game with 4 minutes left in the third. Going to send all the way down the ice. No ice. That was deflected. And that's number 19, Palmer. Going to go to his D-man, Wygand. Wygand back for Palmer. Palmer up for Zeri. Zeri watched by Milovidov and Johnson. Now Motika watches his man behind the net, and a nice play there by, who was that? Bryce Feldman. Comes back to Peterson. Peterson going to throw it back deep into the McQuaid end, and B&D makes a change. Now McQuaid in their own end, that's Palmer. Palmer over the line now for Zeri. Zeri and Peterson came in high, and no call there. Trying to go Hoffmaster in his own zone. Watches his man, McQuaid, trying to gain possession below the B&D cage, and they will. Now Motika can't get it out, and sent back in by McQuaid. Alex Saraceni caught an edge and took a rough ride. Now DeRicio mixing it up with Saraceni. Motika gets it to safety where he'll find Bryce Feldman. Bryce Feldman, senior from Alexander, going to throw it over the line right on Salinas. Going to step up in the play. They're going to cover for him on the D. Joe DeRicio now watches his man, and McQuaid, they'll break it out once again here with, that's Lou Zeri. Zeri right on to Tanner. Now Feldman, watched by Hunter DeProsa, getting his first shift out there. Thrown back down to the B&D zone. McQuaid gains possession right out in front, and Hoffmaster intercepts and going to turn and try to break out. Here comes Hoffmaster. Hoffmaster gains center. Hoffmaster gains the line. Hoffmaster going to walk it. Hoffmaster, where is it? Right, you got to be there with him. And now Palmer going to get it to safety and going to find his man on the stretch, Jack Ralph. Nice back check by Noah Hudson, and he's going to give Ralph a rough ride, and refs letting him play right now for sure. And
Yeah.
The McQuaid faithful want to know where's the call there. Not going to get it.
Ralph Pontiac Honda.
Now Dericio watches his man, and Hutchins couldn't get away and sent back into the McQuaid zone with Jack Naparowski. Naparowski now watched by Dericio. Going to go cross ice for Kopaz. Kopaz the center for Johnson. Johnson for Dericio. Now back in the McQuaid end with Palmer. McQuaid looking to get the center ice, but Milovodov intercepts. Milovodov over the line.
Oh,
nice nifty move right there. Put himself off sides, but no call. Milovodov rough ride on the wall there, but taken back by Palmer in his own net, watched by Brady Johnson. Now Palmer going to get it up, and Alex Johnson going to step into his man. Comes to center where Cooper Hamilton. 1:05 here left in this one. 8-5. It's been all night tonight, but Batavia still making it respectable. Stretch pass for Motika.
No ice.
And last minute of play here in the third period. Into the McQuaid end. And Brady Johnson down there with Motika and Milovodov. Milovodov going to walk it to the front. Salinas. And ref lost sight of that one and going to whistle with 42 ticks left in this one.
And one small victory right now. So if you look at the shots in the third, all right, B&D in favor of B&D 9-8. So you got to feel good about that, Stevie.
Yeah, I mean, what was the score when we started this period? Was it 7-3?
Correct.
All right, so you've outshot them and you've outscored them this period. And like you and I talked about earlier, if you want to try and find some positives, that's certainly one. Logan Narberg out there at the point now and thrown back down by Motika. Now McQuaid in their own end. That's Bodie Whaley. Going to go cross ice there for number 10 for McQuaid. Sean Donlin, who throws it down back into the United zone and called for icing again as Bavenzi couldn't get there. So 21 seconds left here, Eric. Fun weekend here. A lot of sports. Huge Bills game Sunday. Let's talk a little NFL right now.
Yeah, I'm tremendously excited. I got the Burns-O-Matic, so I'm going to torch the fire early. Got the canopy set and ready to go. All my clothing in order. All my lucky clothing. How I put it on, all in order, set and ready to go.
You going Kumaro jersey tomorrow?
Of course.
What is your ensemble tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. I'll get asked walking in again tomorrow. Are you related to him?
Oh, right on. Great Kumaro jersey, by the way. All right, over the
Narberg
line.
getting a shot.
Now McQuaid going to try to, Logan Narberg gets that to safety and going to throw it behind the net. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it from the Dave McCarthy Memorial Ice Arena in downtown Batavia. Your final score here, the McQuaid Jesuit Knights 8, B&D United 5. Scoring fest here today, but Eric, like we've been saying all day, McQuaid certainly was the better team here tonight.
No question about it. This is a very good team, a good skating team, a good passing team. Heads are always moving. A lot of fun to watch. But, again, we wanted momentum in that third period from this Batavia United team. I think you saw it. I got a lot to build on right there. And, hey, the best is yet to come as you look into the latter part of the season and start playing these teams again. McQuaid got the better part of it today, but, I didn't think it was a completely outmatched team. So, listen, you build on those things and you come back better next time.
100%. I'm a big fan of the 24-hour rule. Digest this one. It hurts a little bit. Like I said, I know a lot of these young kids and even the seniors. They wanted to win here today for the 87 guys, for the home crowd, for themselves. So digest this one. It's going to sting a little bit, but you know what? 24 hours later, you focus on the next one.
That's right. Nice job. Nice work by Reese Tanner. Nice work by the younger players on this team. Again, keep in mind, some of these top players are still sophomores. So this team, very, very young. You can see the ROCO guys getting together on the ice, talking. This is a great thing about this sport. You used to see it with the Batavia ND games. During those times, it was always fun to watch. You see these players gathering together out there on the ice, collectively speaking to one another. So a great scene. This game is all about sportsmanship. Currently, Steve, 7-7 Chiefs-Jags. I just kept an eye on that. So
that's good to know. We'll monitor that.
Very good to know. You see some pictures being taken by the ROCO family, one team's happy, one team's sad, but they're all there in it together right now, and they'll be back to being bitter rivals next week. But, again, like I said, Steve, I'm tremendously excited about tomorrow. Less than, 24 hours now, we'll know, hopefully begin to know our fate as this Bills. And we'll be there strong. We'll be there early. We'll be there loud. We'll be there proud. The 218 I'm going to request them. We've got to be fired up tomorrow. The 218's got to be fired up. Final thoughts on B&D 87 team classic weekend?
Yeah, just a great weekend. Great hanging out with the guys. Lots of memories. Batavia High School, Robert Morris, growing up here, hockey, everything in general. You and I are diehard Bills and Sabre fans. I believe the Sabres won today. It was 5-3 when we came in. But yeah, getting back to the Bills tomorrow. I know you're going to be going hard tomorrow with the tailgating. Going to be a great atmosphere in Orchard Park. I feel pretty good. I respect the Bengals 110%, but the Bills got something special going on now too. I'm excited. As far as the B&D McQuaid game today, not the outcome we were hoping for. We knew we were going to be playing a powerhouse, and we did. And McQuaid showed what a powerhouse they are here today, but we are still a deep team. Coach Staley out there paying a little homage to Ron Setzer today with the Blazer.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Ron Setzer. Very influential hockey guy, pioneer here in Batavia, educator, father, community member. But at the end of the day, it was always fun to be here with you. We're seeing some great hockey here in Batavia, New York right now, and looking forward to the next one.
Special thanks once again to our good friend Kyle. Outstanding work here. It's not easy. There's a lot of technicality to delivering this. There's a lot of technical issues with what we do. But, hey, Kyle, thank you. So, for Steve Pies, I'm Eric Trifthauser. We'll see you next time right here on Varsity Media Sports.